Brandon Mareno is going to be my music teacher. I don't know if y'all have seen that video of him singing Compa, que la pasamora.
La que anda bailando sola me gusta.
If he's reading the students' names, he's going to mispronounce them. Armin Sakarian, Maklashev, or whatever he said.
And when you look up the division, you see Islam Makhachev.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, this is Mr. Beakers and test tubes. I forgot about this. This is a nerd, bro.
Next up, you have nerds. Okay.
What's good, fight fans? Back with another video, man. Today we got a fun one. We're going to be doing the UFC fighters as teachers tier list. Now, shout out Bedtime MMA. I got this video idea from him. I have not watched this video yet. I was going to wait till I record this, make it, and upload it, and then we're going to react to his on the channel and see if we have any similarities. I was really drawn to this idea because I actually work in the school system in the inner city. So I'm going to be basing these teachers, their rankings, off of my experience in working in the school system in the inner city. Without no more talking, let's get straight to it. All right, first UFC fighter we're going to be starting off with. I'm going to put Bryce Mitchell in the C tier. Now, I know y'all thinking, why not put him in the D tier? Because he'd be talking all that flat earth shit.
All the stuff that NASA ever said, because the public education system is designed to make your kids satanic.
Saying controversial things that would probably get him fired. I think Bryce Mitchell is genuinely just a nice person. He gets real fired up about some of the stuff he believes in, but like if you just genuinely have like a just normal conversation with him, he's genuinely a nice guy. So I think he'd be great with kids. Kids can kind of sense if you're fake. I don't get the feeling that Bryce is just like a hateful person. I think he'd be a C teacher. I think he'd be straight. He seems like a professional dude. He could teach. I might put him in the B tier. Not gonna lie. He could teach the kids like farming shit and how to live on their. Yeah. I think he'd be a W. He'd be B tier. He might damn near be A. Take out all the crazy shit. He might be A tier. But I think B tier would be nice because he could teach the kids how to farm, how to protect himself. I mean, he is an MMA fighter. He's just got a lot of qualities, I think, that could put him as a nice average teacher, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all are probably rolling your heads, but anyway, let's get to it. Next person, not S tier. I'm going to put him A tier. Brandon Mareno is going to be my music teacher. I don't know if y'all have seen that video of him singing Compa, que la pasamora.
La que anda bailando sola me gusta pa' mí.
Bro can sing. So he's going to be my music teacher. He's bilingual. Now, working in the inner city, we have a lot of Hispanic kids. So a lot of them come to the country and they don't speak English. So there we go right there. He's already got, he'll be able to translate shit like that. How can you not love Brandon Mareno, man? Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Bro. Everybody fucks with Brandon Mareno. Come on, man. Yeah, man. I got Brandon Mareno in there, A tier. Next up. Cheel Sonnen. I'm gonna put Cheel in the C tier. I feel like some of the kids would find Cheel hilarious, but then others will be like super confused because if you guys watch his YouTube channel, he will put a title and then he'll talk 10 minutes that had nothing to do with that title and just tell random stories, and it's just talking in circles.
Leon Edwards called me last night. That's a real thing. He called me on the phone, and I offer you this because...
Another thing, if he's reading the students' names, he's going to mispronounce them. Armin Sakarian, Maklashev, or whatever he said.
And when you look up the division, you see Islam Makhachev.
However he says those names, bro, he's not going to be able to pronounce the kids' names. That's going to kind of trigger the kids after a year of being in the same class with Cheel, and he's still pronouncing their name wrongs. They're going to take it as disrespect. Watch your mouth. You remember that Kevin Hart movie?
Well, you throwing too many big words at me. Okay, now, because I don't understand them, I'm going to take them as disrespect.
Watch your mouth. But yeah, man, I got Cheel Sonnen in the C tier, even though he's hilarious. When he stays on topic and stays focused and doesn't bounce around, I feel like he's B, but you just never know with Cheel. S tier. I'm going to put my boy Chito Vera in the S tier. Now, he got the bilingual shit like Brandon Mareno, but I watched Cheeto do a stream with Neon. Bro, it was like an hour and a half stream. It was long. I don't know if y'all know the streamer Neon. He's a lot. But Cheeto is so laid back and cool, bro. Like I made it through the whole stream dealing with Neon just because Cheeto, like I just wanted to hear what Cheeto was gonna say. Warrior from Ecuador, laid back. He was, I don't know. I feel like he could relate to a lot of the kids coming from the streets of Ecuador, coming from a third world country, bro. He probably grew up kind of tough, and a lot of kids from the inner city have it tough. I just feel like he would relate. I feel like all the kids are going to be drawn to all those tattoos he got, so they're going to ask him. The kids, I'm telling you, the kids would just love him. Next, I know this might shock y'all. I'm going to put Conor McGregor as an A tier teacher. Bro, the energy he would bring into a gym class, if I put Conor McGregor in my gym class, he's great with working with kids. I don't know if y'all have seen those videos of Conor already teaching like his 2-year-old how to shadow box and shit like that. Okay, this is also sober Conor McGregor. I can't do the coke. We can't be doing the party and shit. He might have to drop down to B tier just because I don't know if he's going to show up. We're going to say the sober Conor McGregor that's coming in with a positive attitude, hyped up. What's going on, fellas? You know what I'm saying? He'd be having those kids wilding, bro. He would have that gym rocking. I think he'd be an A teacher. This is sober Conor, not crazy, drunk, partying. Not that Conor. This Conor would be A tier. Next, my boy Corey Sandhagen. I really like Sandhagen's breakdowns on YouTube, bro. He can make a person like me who's never trained MMA understand that shit. Yeah, I'm gonna put him at the back of the A tier for right now. He does a great job breaking shit down. I think wait a minute. Wait, this is Mr. Beakers and test tubes. I forgot about this. This is a nerd, bro.
Next up, you have nerds. Okay. Now we've got fighters that fight like, they're in a lab. They're doing some kind of science experiment. Like, they have a beaker and test tube.
If Corey Sandhagen was not an MMA fighter, he would definitely be a 5th grade science teacher. Sandhagen, welcome to the S tier. Welcome to my 5th grade science class. This is Mr. Beakers and test tubes. How could I not put him in the S tier? I almost forgot about that. Mr. Break It Down, Mr. What is it? Parry the outside hand. Parry the hand. You know what I'm saying? Winning that outside foot back. When Lucas breaks that shit down, that is the funniest shit ever. I don't care what nobody says. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have Mr. Beakers and test tubes in the S tier. That's self-explanatory. But also, y'all should check out his YouTube channel. He does a great job. To someone who's never been put in a leg lock, experienced a leg lock. He did a great job, not just with his fight with Figueiredo, but also prior fights when he was like breaking down the Sean O'Malley Cheeto fight. I watched most of his fight breakdowns. I can't think of them all off the top of my head, but yeah, S tier teacher. Damn, I ain't gonna lie. The UFC's got a lot of good, bro. He might be. Daniel Cormier is top of the S tier. He taught Khabib, Islam, all those Russian dudes English. DC does a great job of simplifying English so that people whose English is not their first language can understand. I'm putting DC in a 3rd grade English class, and he would definitely be S tier teacher. Also, he also coaches kids wrestling, so he's already got experience working with kids. This is easy, no brainer. Shout out UFC, man. Y'all make some good teachers. Another A tier. I'm gonna put Demetrius Johnson in A tier. I also watch his YouTube channel. I used to love watching his fight breakdown videos. I don't really have the time for that anymore because they're so long. And Corey's is like little 7-minute videos, but Demetrius goes on for like 40 minutes. Like, he might be more beakers and test tubes than Corey Sandhagen. The one thing I learned from Demetrius Johnson is about the body kick. How when it's southpaw versus orthodox, you got that free body kick, and that's how Islam set up that high kick against Volk, and he literally called that. He said all Islam has to do is keep spamming body kicks, and he can just trick Volk and go up top. And bro, he said it before the fight. Go back and look that up. Another thing, I saw a clip of him saying we ain't rocking with that GAY. Can I spell shit and still get in trouble for it? Don't bring that GAY stuff around here.
I have a brother, he likes men, and it's a hard subject because I keep it real. I tell my brother all the time. I was like, dog, don't be coming over here with that gay.
Like, I need that in the school system. We don't need no alternative lifestyles going on in the school system. So shout out to Demetrius Johnson for that. I think he's a solid A tier. Only thing kind of holding him back, which happens to Mareno too, is there's just so little, man. I mean, it's hard to teach 5th graders when you're the same size as them. My boy Ian Gary. Now, this might be another A tier, bro. I'm gonna put him A tier. Okay, Ian Gary is A tier because, first of all, he has a great relationship with his son. I mean, I know y'all seen the videos of him teaching his sons what all the UFC fighters does. That means you're spending time. He is spending a lot of time with his son. You can just tell by the way how fast his son is learning. I don't know how he got linked up with Charles Oliveira and them and training at the shoot box, but he learned Portuguese. This dude speaks, I'm sure he speaks Irish because he's from Ireland, English, and Portuguese. You know how smart you got to be able to do the 3 language shit? Which a lot of these UFC fighters can speak like 3 languages, which is why they're like low-key underrated in intelligence. But he's very good at adapting to the culture. Like, I ain't gonna lie, he was like, his aura was like rising up when he was talking that shit to Carlos Pratas in Portuguese. I feel like if you bring him into the inner cities, he could learn quickly how the kids talk, kind of what their vibe is like. I feel like he would be able to adjust to the vibe. Only thing that's not putting him in the S tier is I saw this crazy video of him and Jamal Hill. I'll play it.
In my dreams, what am I?
You're on your way.
I'm that beautiful fucking skin that when I get sweaty, I'm like, I look like I'm covered in crystals. I'm like, shit, I would be money.
Yeah, that video is kind of bad, bro. And I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna move you back because that video is bad, bro. Like you get around brothers and you want to talk like that's just weird, bro. Yeah, I want to move him back just a little bit. Speaking of Jamal Hill, where'd I put Mr. Old Jamal Hill at? I like Jamal, man. Jamal, another one with the YouTube channel. Y'all gotta watch these UFC fighter YouTube channels. A lot of these kids got big mouths on them. And I feel like Jamal Hill would be able to combat that and get them to shut up because Jamal Hill's nice with the trash talk. I think B tier be straight. I think B tier be straight for Jamal Hill. Next up, we got my boy Mr. Joe Pfeiffer, Mr. Salt Miner himself. I'm gonna put him in the D tier just for the simple fact, like he's just mad at the world, man. If something doesn't go his way, if a fucking student comes to class late, he's gonna fucking cuss him out. He's gonna be raging in the classroom when a kid's not listening. Joe, man, you're just salty, bro. You gotta go in that D tier. Him calling Mexico a shithole, doing all that, bro. Like that, we got a lot of Mexicans in the school, bro. Like he's gonna get mad at one of the little Mexican kids, and his true feelings gonna come out. Kevin Holland, like I always say, he shows up to work, so you can count on him to show up to work. But I feel like he'd just be too laid back and wouldn't have no classroom management. Come in high, smelling. Well, not come in high. He might come in high actually, smelling like weed. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the bottom back in the back of the C tier. Michael Bisping's got great energy, and I like his laugh. I think the kids would find Mike Bisping funny. He's like a Jamal Hill, man. I'll put him like in just an average. He'd be a nice teacher. Only thing is, I don't want him pulling out his eye though and showing the kids that shit. That's kind of traumatic for a kid to see. I'll put him at the back of the B tier. Is that more traumatic than some of the stuff Bryce would? Nah, I won't put him at the back. I won't put him at the back. Nate Diaz, D tier. Not really a good public speaker. You got to be able to speak when you're in front of kids, or else they're gonna tune you out and get really bored, and then they're gonna start behaving badly. I feel like if he does have a bad interaction with some of the kids, he's gonna be like, "Hey, yo, I'm gonna call your dad, and we can throw down in the parking." Like he'd just be fighting parents in the parking lot. I feel like he's Mr. Street Fighter. Another one that likes to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he D tier. I would take Joe Pfeiffer over Nate Diaz as my teacher. Next, damn, now we're getting to the D tier. Rampage. Where would I put him? He's funny though. I might not put Yeah. Again, Rampage is like Cheel Sonnen, but on steroids when it comes to pronouncing people's last names, and he just trolls. Like he doesn't take anything serious. Like on the podcast, when he breaks down fights, he just goofs off the whole time. I feel like he'd just be fucking around the whole time in class. Another thing, bro, is he's gonna be trying to hump on all the women teachers. He'll get his ass gonna get fired for sexual harassment and shit like that. Yeah, Rampage in the D tier. Mr. Sean Strickland. He's another one of those Bryce Mitchell types where he's gonna say a lot of controversial shit. I don't know. I'm gonna put him bottom of the C tier. The only good thing about Strickland is like he's gonna toughen the kids up and not tell them to be pussy. So I respect that. You gotta tell the kids, don't be a soft little girl, bro. Especially the boys. You can't. Don't be soft, man. So I like that part of Strickland, but everything else, you know, the racial slur. You can't be talking like that in school, bro. China. Yeah, he would get fired for saying some wild shit. Like, yeah, I might have to. Is he D tier though? Yeah, his mouth would get him fired. He'll be at the top of the D tier because he's just gonna get fired because of his mouth. Mr. TJ Dillashaw is gonna be another. Damn, he's another one. I love listening to him break down shit. I'm gonna put him in the A tier. I'm gonna put him in the A tier again on the Jackson podcast. He is the main reason why I watch that podcast. I wish TJ would get his own podcast because the way that he breaks down fights, he does his homework. He'll come with notes and shit, like very professional. Next we got, hold on, brother, I'm talking.
No, absolutely. Hold on, I'm talking, brother.
That could be a good and a bad thing though, because you don't want kids just over talking, yelling in the classroom. But again, Tony's kind of batshit crazy. Is he more batshit crazy? I'm gonna put him behind Cheel in the C tier if it'll let me put it down. Yeah, I got Tony behind Cheel in the C tier. The whole hold on, brother, I'm talking. That's good. You gotta have classroom management. You can't be letting people talk. But I feel like it gets to the point where he wouldn't let nobody talk. He would ask the kids a question, be hold on, that was a rhetorical question. You know what I'm saying? He wouldn't let nobody talk. Have y'all seen the video when he walked up to Sean O'Malley and said, you know, ankle pick you, motherfucker, right?
How are you, brother?
Hey, fucker.
How
How you doing? Don't make me ankle pick you, son, bitch.
I know.
Tony's funny, man. He's a wild boy. We cannot trust him in the school. Next, we got Mr. Wonder Boy, Stephen Thompson. NMF, the nicest mother. Okay, he's automatically going to A tier because he's super nice, and he works with kids already at the Karate Academy.
There's nothing ordinary about some of the lengths he'll go to make sure his students can make it to class.
The thing that's holding him back, though, is he might be a little too nice. And if you're a little too nice, working in the inner city, kids are going to take advantage of you. Kids are try to play you. I don't know what the diversity is like in South Carolina, but I don't think he's got a lot of culture in that bitch. So yeah, you're gonna be at the back. I'm sure he could do it, but a little too nice, if you ask me. A little too nice. Like, I ain't ever even seen Wonder Boy trash talk somebody. We got Mr. I don't understand English when Cheel Sonnen's talking to me. Damn, where would I put Anderson though? Yeah, Anderson sounds like a kindergartner. Yeah, I'm gonna put him behind Joe Pfeiffer. Anderson would be a D tier teacher. Doesn't speak English very well. They're gonna roast him for that bald ass head. They're gonna get Mighty Mouse with that too, and DC. You not be able to talk back to him. Oh man, the only thing he could teach maybe is kindergarten. I don't even think he could teach that, bro. Yeah, he's at the bottom, bro. And I don't think Anderson Silva would be a good teacher. Khabib. Brother, I like Khabib's mindset, but I'm gonna put him at the top of the A tier. Kids in elementary school ain't trying to hear that be tough shit. It's different here in America. So that's why he's not A tier, but I think he could be a good teacher. I mean, look at everybody he trains with. They're all great fighters. So obviously he's teaching them something. I like his mindset. I like how nice of a person and genuine he is. Like, he's a real human being. He's not putting on a front. Yeah, I think top of the B tier would be good for Khabib. Mr. Mike Chandler. He'd be another one of those gym teachers like Conor with all that energy. See you at the top. But he look-y kind of delusional, though. Like, saying he's not a dirty fighter. When he be smacking people in the back of the head and catfishing. What's it called? Fish hooking. I said catfishing. Fish hooking Dustin Poirier. Be cheating and shit, giving kids all A pluses to make himself look like a good teacher. I'm gonna put Mike at the top of the C. He'd be at top of the C tier. And last but not least, fighting for the BMF title, Mr. Dustin Poirier. What does Kobe call him? Mr. Dustin Poirier. Dustin's laid back and cool. He's like one of them Jamal Hill type of teachers that just laid back, just cool. He ain't gonna go for the disrespect. I'll put Dustin in that B tier behind Jamal. Yeah, man, that's gonna wrap up my list. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, hand your boy a like, man. Also, comment if you want to see a part 2. Maybe I can do some different UFC fighters. Maybe y'all can comment some UFC fighters I may have forgot. Shit like that. And if you disagree with where they at, let me know that also. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and turn on the notifications when I go live, because I'm about to start playing UFC ranked online on stream. So yeah, put the notification bells on so you know when I'm running it up on UFC fight. You know what I'm saying? Catch y'all next one. We out.
I'm him, I can tell you from the jump, I'm a different breed. Bought a new tech, free shot, no referee. I ain't gon' force, not shit, I'ma let it be. White gold shining, diamonds red like the 7C.